Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL West.
Welcome.
It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Oaten, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Second and 10.
And incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Down and 12.
On third down, it's Hurts, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Raymond going to return it, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll go again with Swift, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. From the 41, here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And I think after that last sack, we're going to see a little bit of a change in strategy by the offensive coordinator. He decided to go empty. There's no one in the backfield to help with the offensive line, pick up blitzes, and even if you have some opportunities downfield, you got to protect the quarterback first.
On third down, here's Hurts. This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return is not going anywhere. The Bears offense are not ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt first time they had it, but they'll try again in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Only a yard.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice, looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Eagles 1st down.
Hurts will try it again. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Hurts again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That one complete to Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
At the 19-yard line.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the 1st down.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That's going to be caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd, they need 8.
On the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in from 29. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He'll get this one complete to Brown. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the 13-yard line.
Now he takes off. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Here's Swift. Crazy. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. To throw is Williams. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards. On this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, first and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 10.
Here's Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Now Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Throwing is Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
12 yards. That's another Bears.
Here's Williams on first and 10. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play. The Aussie Super Bowl champ Jordan Mailata guilty there. On play action, here's Hurts. The throw on the run is complete. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
For a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Williams pass.
It is 3rd and long.
No gain in play. It's 3rd down and 12.
Here's Williams. Trouble, and down he goes.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on 1st and 2nd downs are what led to that result on 3rd. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on 3rd and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
Here's their punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down. But there is a penalty marker on the field. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Elijah Hicks with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That one caught by Smith. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And an Eagles first down.
Hurts working in the pistol. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hurts will try it again. Quick throw here is complete. And it Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Swift. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal. They'll put Loveland in motion. He'll try and throw, and here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
For Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
He was defended by Tyreek Stevenson.
Hurts again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Again, Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 15-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. So, halftime straight ahead.
All right, time for Big Al's halftime takeover. Grab a plate, because I'm serving a treat. Oh, baby. Philly got that playoff defense cooking tonight. We're at halftime in the NFC Wild Card. Let me tell you something right now. There's 27 reasons why, and his name is Quinion Mitchell. 2 INTs in the first half? Forget about it. This kid ain't playing corner tonight. He's running customs at the airport. Nothing gets through. No luggage, no touchdowns, no red zone hopes. And that second half pick late in the second quarter, that was the killer. Chicago had momentum. They would drive. They were knocking on the door in the red zone with a chance to flip this whole game before the half. And then Quinion Mitchell said, nah, wrong address, pal. That INT didn't just take points off the board. It ripped the rhythm right out of Chicago's hands and sent the Bear into halftime with nothing but regret and a clipboard full of questions. The difference between surviving and sitting on the couch next week eating cold pizza wondering what happened. Now, Jalen Hurts, he's been steady tonight. 22 of 33, 196, 130. Not spectacular, not flashy, but a professional. He's taking what the defense gives him, moving chains, controlling the temp, and protecting the lead. That's what veterans do in January. You don't gotta win every snap with fireworks. Sometimes you win it by not doing something stupid. Saquon Barkley, 5 carries, 48 yards? That's still a problem. Tells me every time he touches the ball, Chicago's defense start holding their breath like somebody's walking through the room with a tray full of gravy boats. 5 carries for 48 yards means this Eagles offense has a second half weapon sitting right there in the garage with the engine already warm. If Philly starts feeding Saquon after the half, this thing could get ugly fast. But hold on, don't bury the Bears yet, because the former Eagle turned Bear came back to Philly with something to prove tonight. 14 touches, 76 yards. That man is playing like he's had this game circled on his calendar in red marker, putting it on the refrigerator and stared at it every morning while eating cereal. He's been Chicago's best offense so far. Every time the Bears needed something stable, they went to him. And you know he wants to make a statement in this building. Former team, playoff game, hostile crowd, that's personal business. But here's the issue. Chicago keeps flirting with opportunities and not finishing the date. They move the ball at times. They had chances. Odunze has been involved a little bit. Devontae Smith on the other side, a couple of grabs too. But neither passing game has really broken loose yet. 2 catches here, 2 there. Nothing to write home about. This game ain't being won by the receivers. This game is being decided by the defense. You got speed on the outside, you got physicality up front. You got 2 quarterbacks trying to solve coverage before the pass rush ruins the map. You got corners sitting on routes like they know the play call before the huddle breaks. There are some very interesting matchups out here tonight. Every snap feels like a chess match, except the chess pieces are 250 pounds and upset. The Bears defense have kept Chicago alive. Down 10-0 sounds bad, but it ain't a disaster yet. They've held the Eagles to 10 points in Philly at halftime. That gives you a chance. Bears offense, they gotta stop donating the football like it's holiday charity drive. This is where the Eagles gotta show killer instinct. You're up 10, you're at home, your defense is flying. Quinion Mitchell is turning the field into his personal no-fly zone. Now go finish the job. And hey, before we get back to the second half, huge shout out to all you subscribers, channel members, and legendary Poll Warriors holding down the verse every single week. Don't forget to hit up the Verse merch store. We got those fresh Portal tees plus Cityscape sticker collections with the old classics and the new upgraded designs. That's history and future greatness on the same sheet, baby. And listen, if you're watching every week and you still ain't subscribed, what are you doing here? Hit the button so Big Al can eat, the Poll Warriors can multiply, and you don't end up outside the Maddenverse looking through the window like you forgot the password. 2 teams, 2 choices. Make adjustments or excuses.
Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Raymond now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Bears first down.
On first down, it's Swift. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Saquon, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
To the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. A play fake. Now Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 17
His
yards.
first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First down. First
Probably
and
took him a
10
little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On the give, here's Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle by Jordan Davis. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
From
and
the
3.
25, here's 2nd down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 3.
They'll run with Swift. And he barrels his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears are on the board. It's 10-7.
Eagles 10. Bears 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And an Eagles.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 2nd down, Hurts. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Gervon Dexter getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Welch, another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Marcus Epps up from the secondary to make the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Whoa! And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To the air again, Hurts. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 3-point game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Bears offense ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's out left and complete to Burton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Williams to the air once more. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Back at the 41-yard line.
3rd and long. Hurts. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Eagles 17, Bears 10.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard.
39-yard line.
Here's Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
On third down, it's Williams. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
That's another Bears.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
They'll put Loveland in motion. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Now it is first and goal. is Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on second and goal.
At the 15-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with third and goal. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Khalif Raymond, touchdown Bears. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Brown now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On second down, Hurts. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 8.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will go up by 7.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Bears 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Raymond now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Bears first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Bears first down.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Rolling to the left. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
To throw is Williams. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith. 3rd and a yard.
Devontae Smith. That's a gain.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A gain of only
Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is taken at the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Bears offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now he's just going to flip this forward. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here's Williams now to throw. This pass complete to Raymond. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. They'll drop to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. A run with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now Williams. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First down. It's a game.
Here's first down.
First down, Bears.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Flushed to his left. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Down at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
Here's Swift. A dive, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now it's Jalen Hurts and the Eagles down 27-24. A little over a minute to go. Their sold-out crowd behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. That one pulled in by Brown. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
Hurts will try it again. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Smith, incomplete.
Hurts again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
3rd and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd.
He'll get up and spike it with 11 seconds to go. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good! And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Williams gonna look to throw it on 1st down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that's gonna be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. There's a defensive score, it's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Hurts. This one into the hands of Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Bears are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yards to go.
Now it's Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Rounds another catch for his favorite target. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
6 yards to go.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man, right side. He's got it. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
Now Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Hurts gonna fire this one out to Smith. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They're all set to punt this one away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears first down.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift, and he'll get about 5.
DeAndre Swift, the Bears ball carrier.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it, and they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.